So when I got into this industry about 15 years ago, one of the things that attracted me was the libertarian and hippie mindset of our industry. So there is a kind of wacky disregard for institutional authority that I really gravitated towards and do gravitate towards still. You know, people wearing onesies and walking around in unicorn costumes with capes and talking about, you know, a libertarian future. These things have and do attract me and are interesting to me, and I agree with them. I like them. At the same time, when I look at our industry and its future, if it's 3.5 trillion now, maybe there's 5 trillion, maybe there's 7 trillion, maybe there's up to 10 trillion in retail demand. That is not the level of success that I think our industry should have. I think the level of success that our industry should have, what people call mainstream, in my opinion, is all capital, all assets. And the vast majority of that capital is basically in the institutional world. These are the people that have the capital. They've been managing it for hundreds of years. And now we do need to bring them into utilizing our industry and its infrastructure. Now, the way to do that is to put on a suit like this, meet them on their own terms, using their own language, understand what they need, what their requirements are, deliver the technology to fulfill those requirements, get them in their capital into our industry, grow our industry from 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 trillion to hundreds of trillions, and have our industry be the way the world works. Now, what's important to me personally is that the principles and the culture of our industry continues to exist. So I wouldn't want to go to a conference in 10 years where everyone is always wearing a suit and there's nobody with a wacky libertarian view on self-sovereign wallets, identity, and the ability to control your own future dressed not in a suit. And I think the developer community of our industry will remain this place. I think there are more and more libertarian people in the world, even in the business community, that will keep that ethos alive. But for me, personally, that's very important. That this isn't just about rebuilding the same financial system. It isn't just about everyone making more money. It's actually about creating a new way for the world to work, where cryptographic guarantees and digital relationships work in a deterministic, guaranteed way, where promises are kept, transparency exists, self-sovereign identity and control exist, and there's a certain level of next generation evolution and thinking and excitement about the future, with ideally still a level of hippie-like wackiness. But I think we do need to deal with the institutional world, and we do need to get them in, and we do need them to flow their capital and their liquidity into our industry for it to go mainstream. So we want to go mainstream, but we don't want to lose the principles of the crypto community. We want to get the institutional world to put all their capital and all their value into the blockchain ecosystem. But we want to build it in a way where as they put that value in, they meet our community's high standards for reliability, security, transparency, fairness, and other key properties. And if we can do that, then we can look back over all of our work and be the people who made a better version of the world.